This is Mrs. Murphy, and today we're going to take you through the turkey bowling project. So what this one does is wherever you click is where the bowling ball starts. And as soon as you hit a turkey, you get a point. So that's kind of how it's, and the collision detection is circle based, so some of these little edges of the turkey might not exactly hit, but it's pretty close. So let's kind of show you the code for this project. So we're going to start off with our My Code class, and you're just going to add the code, fill in the template as necessary. So I just renamed it to Turkey Bowl, and remember, whenever you rename it there, you have to rename it in the main as well. Okay, so we have an X and Y variable for the ball, and then I have coordinates for each of the turkeys. Now this is an array. This is a little bit beyond what we've done in our class and what we're going to be doing in our class, and that's why this one's extra credit. So these are just the X and Y coordinates for each of the turkeys, and it's in a list. So there's turkey 1, turkey 2, turkey 3, turkey 4, turkey 5, and then they kind of just wrap the screen as soon as you hit them, or as soon as they go off the edge, they wrap around and go back to the start. I don't think I use this variable, so I'm going to skip over that section. Now I do have a coordinate for the ball, and I'm setting the ball off screen by setting the Y to a negative amount. That way you can't really see it when the program starts until you click. Now the draws the score on the screen like we've done before, and then it also draws the ball on the screen at the X and Y coordinates of where the ball are set. Then I just set the ball to 25, 25. Then it's drawing the turkeys. Now I have this loop, that way it will iterate through the entire list of turkeys that we have. So I represents going to start at 0, and it's going to be 1, then 2, then 3, all the way till it gets up to the length, number of turkeys that we have. So if you were to add extra numbers here, both on X and on Y, then you would eventually get more turkeys on your screen. So for now, I'm just starting off with a single circle on the screen to represent where the turkey is. And then you can go in and add the extra code to make it look like a turkey. Now, my variable for the turkey is turkey X and turkey Y, but that's a list, so we have to know which one to draw. And that's where this I variable comes into place. So I'm drawing the turkey at wherever that variable is, minus 25. And then I have the turkey Y at minus 25 as well. That way, turkey I and turkey I is basically the center point. Then this is 50 and 50. So that's why we get the center point. Turkey X and turkey Y is the center point of the turkey. Now you're going to go and add some maybe fill arc for the beak, or some ovals, or whatever kind of shape you want to make your own turkey for this project. But you want to make sure you base it off of this turkey X open square brackets I and this turkey Y open square brackets I, and you just say plus or minus however much you want to get it centered, to get the positions where you want them to be. So on the mouse press, this is one we haven't done yet either, but this mouse event represents the coordinate of the mouse. So here on eyeball X, I say mouse.getX. So eyeball X now becomes the X coordinate of wherever you clicked. Now the Y coordinate, I'm just setting to 400, which is towards the bottom of the screen. So every time you click, it resets where the ball is. That way it can be so you click to bowl. All right, so now in the timer, we're not doing any key press in this. If you wanted to, you could do a key press to start or stop the game. But I need to find some collision detection. So I'm using the distance formula. If you remember the distance formula in math, it has x1, y1, x2, y2. So that's what I'm getting. And so I have the x coordinate of the ball and the y coordinate of the ball as my x1 and y1. And then I have the turkey X and Y coordinates as well. So the Y2 is the X coordinate of one of the turkeys. Now notice this is also in a loop, so I'm checking every single turkey. Then I use some math square root, and this is basically the distance formula. It's the Math.pow means, if you remember, the power. So it's x2 minus x1 squared and y2 minus y1 squared. And then I take the whole square root of that, and that becomes my distance. Then I say if my distance is less than half of my turkey size, that means I've hit the turkey with my ball. And I give him a point, and I hide the ball by moving it off screen into a negative amount again. And then I also hide the turkey by putting it off screen so it will come back again. Now this little if statement right here is what makes the rest of the turkeys wrap the screen. So it's just saying, well, if the x coordinate is greater than 800, then I set it off screen to a negative amount. This one right here makes all the turkeys go to the right by adding 5 pixels to the x coordinate. And then this one right here is what makes the ball move up. If remember, up is negative, so it's just subtracting 10 pixels from the ball. And that is, in a nutshell, the code for the turkey bowling. Good luck on getting your turkeys drawn and your code working, and have a happy Thanksgiving.